Hey everybody, good evening. It is Wednesday, January 27, 2016. How are you? Good evening. Man, I am tired. Wow, it's been a bear of a day, but we're done. And then I just cut myself shaving. Hey there, how are you? Welcome aboard. Thank you for stopping by. I just took them off. I was just looking at this. Hello, Ahmet. How are you? I was just shaving, and man, that I got myself good. But that's not why I'm here. Just talking about social media posting a little bit earlier today. Well, a lot earlier today. I was listening to A Sanchez 16. If you don't know who she is, well, you should follow her. Andrea Sanchez. She does this awesome Twitter chat on Tuesday evenings. Hashtag Dare to Be, and you saw that here. And well, you didn't see that actually here, but you saw Dare to Scope. But a Dare to Be every Tuesday evening. Check it out on Twitter. It's fantastic. Great questions. Great time. It's an hour. It's fantastic. So earlier today, she was talking about, well, she was reflecting on a Periscope that happened last night, and it was pretty cool. And so she was talking about a little bit of everything, but about, hey Roxy, how are you? Good evening. She was talking about posting on social media. And that wasn't what it was all about, but she did touch on that topic. And I'm talking about Andrea's Periscope earlier today there, Roxy. And thank you for the hearts. And what she did is she mentioned about posting and good posts and people seeing these things, all these things that are good and all of that, but you don't see the negative, or you don't see the bad stuff. And it got me thinking. So I kind of, once the little wheel starts turning, that little that little hamster gets going on that wheel, it's nonstop. It just doesn't stop. But it did stop long enough for me to think about it and kind of write it down. And I talked about it in the Daily Dave, and that's my audio podcast, my little daily audio 2-3 minute, and actually turned into like a 6 minute. Yes, and it does depend on who you follow on Facebook. Yes, and that's where I was getting to. It's the content you put out there, and also who's following you. Not just who you follow, but who's following you. And what I was getting at was that you see a lot of, look at my vacation, look at my new car, look at my new house, look at this new game I got, look at my hot wife, look at me, look at my wonderful darling children, look at the dinner I created, look at what I'm eating right now. And it starts creating a cycle of, well, envy. It does, because those that follow you see it and it's like, man, why is he always posting that? Why is he always posting his books? Why is he always writing books? Why is he always taking pictures of the food he's eating? Why is he always posting that? And it comes out that way, and people will see it and they'll see the negative side of that, because it's like, well, why? But like everything else and everyone else, life is not just perfection. It never is, never has been, never will be. So what I said is that you peel back the layer, just one layer sometimes is all it takes, kind of like an onion. You just peel back that one layer and you see it for what it truly is. But nobody wants to put that up on Facebook. Nobody wants to put that up on Twitter. And nobody wants to show the world the ugly side, the bad. They only want to show the good because, again, that's who we are as humans. And that's all right. But then again, that creates that wheel again, that cycle of envy and jealousy and that's not a good thing, because again, if we're not showing everything, then we only show one side, then that's the one side that people get tired of. And that's the one side they don't want to see anymore. So in doing that, I've done it in the past, and others have done it too. And sometimes we post our frustrations out there and we move on. I did this, and wow, not too long ago, I was frustrated with my son's school and the leadership or lack thereof at that school. And I posted something. It's like it just got frustrated. How these teachers just cornered this one kid and just berated him until he cried. And my son was telling me all of this, and it's like I'm thinking, well, what does this 10-year-old have to gain by telling me a lie? He's got nothing to gain. He's got everything to lose. So I know he's not making this up. I know he's your son, and you're supposed to believe him. Yes, I understand. But at some point, when he's talking about another kid, actually, he's talking about the kid that was bullying him. Okay, so it's like, wow, look, my son's compassion is his own bully. He's concerned about that. So I posted that out there, and I was really frustrated, really upset. And what did I get? crickets. I got crickets. I mean, that's all you could hear in the background was just crickets, nothing else. No like, wow, go for it, or you know what, do it, or we behind you, or that's nonsense. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. And that's okay, because to each his own. Did you see that? That was weird. It looked like there was something just flew right across here, but I saw it on the screen. I didn't see it. I didn't see it on the. Wow. Anyway, my apologies. I just get distracted real easy. So I wasn't looking for that, but it was kind of like at that point, I said, you know, something's just not right. I did it again. I posted again something else. And again, crickets. But then I posted what I had for dinner, and it just got like all these comments, and I was like, oh wow, okay, what is it? And then I started slowly trying again. I played it a little bit, and I posted something else I disliked. I mean, I wasn't making things up to dislike. I was just showing the bad side of life as well as the good side. And again, crickets and crickets. It's like nobody wants to hear it, but yet we all criticize those that post, oh, well, look at the vacation he's taking. Look where he's going. Look at where they're off to now. Look at what they're doing. Look what they're spending their money on. Look at where they're going to go eat. But the moment that something bad gets posted, it's like, oh, there they go again. So again, it's about, you can't have both sides. You can't do it. Either you like it, you don't like it. But I know, and people will be people, and they'll complain to complain. Anyway, speaking of complaining to complain, I titled this Quick Scope, and now I've gone like this long. That's all right. I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for listening. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Have a great Thursday, and I will talk to you soon. And for those of you that are watching on replay, I thank you for stopping by. Roxy, as always, I do appreciate you visiting and hanging out and just being patient with me. And again, Roxy, I'm still waiting to see where you're going to take us next time. Because I'm just curious. You know, my experience with Canada is maybe about this much. But you're there. You're there. So anyway, and if you want to go back to Canadian Tire, I'm cool with that. So anyway, well, listen, I thank you for your time. I thank everybody for their time. Have a good evening. Have a great rest of your night. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I will. I got you. It's been a busy week. I understand. No, I'm not pushing you. Just at your own pace. I'm just kind of like, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Alrighty. Well, now I really got to go. Y'all take care. Have a good night.